What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Tonight, ITZY just released a new single, and it's an English single. And I didn't know anything about it until the teasers came out. I don't know if it was a surprise. I don't know if people knew. But I did see the teasers being posted in our Discord, but I didn't listen to anything. So I haven't seen anything other than thumbnails, and I haven't heard anything from this. And from the looks of it, it's Halloween themed. So all right, let's check this out. If you're new here, ITZY is an alt of mine, and Chaeryeong is my alt bias in K-pop. So whenever they drop something, I'm excited about it. So let's check this out. This is ITZY with Boys Like You. Oh, they're at a party. And they're angels. All of them. Which is true. And I guess that's the boy. And I guess that was a spoiler? With the music? Whoa, 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 whoa. The song-wise, we're only maybe 10 seconds in? And I can already tell it's different. Whoa, what are those sounds? Whoa, 8-bit. Hold on. If you're new here, we nerd out. Okay, and I need to talk about this. First of all, the sounds are very nice, but they introduced all of a sudden 8-bit. And we hear these video games, these old Nintendo video game sounds in the background. Very interesting. It sounds like an explosion. It takes me back to Contra. Let's just hear this again. Like fire. Okay? It's a nice vibe. Very interesting. Oh. Whoa, that escalated. Okay. They're all so beautiful. Okay, we're going to pause here. Okay, what's interesting to me about this song is, yes, it's obviously in English, but it's also very Western so far in the sense of the simplicity of it, right? Just simple and catchy. The other interesting thing is, considering what they're talking about, it's very kind of, I don't want to say monotone, because it doesn't feel monotone like robotic, but it feels very guarded. It feels very restrained. And it makes sense because what they're talking about, it's like they're telling you something, right? And they're not necessarily being forceful, but they are definitely laying down the law, essentially, right? So it makes sense that it doesn't have a bunch of up and down melodies, which is why I'm buying into it. Because otherwise, if it had leaned a little bit too far into that, it would sound robotic to me. But it doesn't. It sounds like they're having a conversation, like they're really trying to get a point across, right? And the really cool thing is the chorus itself. Automatically, I don't know why, but country is coming into my it hit me like country. It also hit me like old, 50s girl groups, right? It's hitting me like that as well. But let's just wait. That was the first time we heard it. But very interesting so far. So let's go back a little bit and let it vibe in.
I see through sweet little lies, and
They all sound great. And I love the 8-bit stuff going on back there. See, like this. Yeah, before we get to this. Yeah, it's very conversational. And that is obviously done also to make that chorus hit even harder, right? But yeah, all the way through, it doesn't really change to another, not necessarily another key, but another chord and get a little bit brighter or whatever. There's not a lot of range when it comes to the melody, but it works because of what they're saying. They're, you know, like I said, it's very conversational. Well, not good for the boy, but it's conversational. All right, let's go back a little bit and hear this chorus again.
Yo, mommy, take a look into the mirror. If you wonder why you lost me, gotta sit down and shut up. You did it to yourself. Boy, gonna diss me, boy, I'm so pissed. Boy, gonna miss me, boy, you are dismissed. 'Cause I don't fall for boys like you.
I like it.
I don't fall for boys like you. Boy, wanna date me, boy, out of date, yeah. Boy, wanna go, boy, out of my way. 'Cause I don't fall.
Okay, I want to talk about something else. Hold on. Oh. That's very interesting too. Stop. Okay, before we get to the bridge, I wanted to talk about the chorus. Yes, it's hitting me like country, and it's hitting me, like I said, girl groups from the 50s, right? The interesting thing is, with this type of chorus where they're harmonizing with each other, I can't tell. I have a feeling it's just the way that it's mixed, though, but I want to hear more highs, and I think they're in there, but they're in the back, and they feel a little distorted, especially on certain words, like on the beginning of those lines in the beginning of the chorus, to give it that country feel, right? Because it's very, very indicative of old school country, and it would sound really, really cool if they really dug into those harmonies, and I feel like they're there. I just feel like they're buried a little bit. So the other thing I found interesting too is all of a sudden they got yelly, right? And we've been hearing girl groups and boy groups, to be honest, yelling at us all year long. But the difference is what I noticed, because at first I was blown away, like, oh shit, we're yelling now. But the difference is it's not processed the way all of the other yelly things that we've heard this year. You can actually, like, there's a reason for them yelling, right? Like, they're really laying down the law now, right? They're really trying to make their point. But what I was thinking was how nice it was to hear that and hear that expressed and actually feel that from a group and feel that from them without all that distortion, because it didn't feel over the top. It didn't feel like, oh, damn, they're really digging in. They're really yelling at us, right? It's like part of the song. It's part of the theme of the lyrics and everything, and it totally works when it's done right. So really, really cool. Okay, so let's go back a little bit and see what this bridge has. It's just so beautiful. It's an interesting choice with the tones because it feels very youthful, but it also, I mean, that's ITZY. Get it, Cherry Young. I want to know who produced this. Was this JYP, or did they bring in some Western production? Very nice. Whoa! Oh, so I guess they were having a concert on a bed in front of a room full of people at a party? That's an interesting... I mean, I guess it had something to do with the video, but I don't really pay attention to the video, so... Very, very cool. Yeah, so it's obviously a different sound for ITZY. It makes sense when it comes to the English aspect, if they're going towards the West, to have a simpler type song, right? That's just catchy. And this is obviously chorus driven, but the lyrics and the subject matter was very, very cool to hear from them as well, because they could have done it in a darker way, obviously, but they chose to do it in a more youthful way, which is why they used a lot of, I don't want to say toy sounds, but definitely with the 8-bit you could hear that old school gaming type of game type of sounds. But some of the pianos, some of the stuff, especially in the bridge, it just felt like, it just made it feel very youthful, which is very fitting for ITZY. I've talked about this in Discord. Like, I've been listening to some Japanese releases because I can't I can't react to them, right? They don't stay up on the channel, so I've been checking them out. One thing I've been kind of what's been throwing me off about Japanese releases is that a lot of the times I'm not hearing the group that I fell in love with, right? It's different, right? It's made for that market. This strikes me the same type of way, but I still feel ITZY. It's still nice. I still like it. Is it my favorite ITZY song? No, but I fell in love with K-pop ITZY, right? So I still feel glimpses of ITZY in there, but it is very, very different. But that's something that they feel they need to do in order to tap into that market, which is fine. I just personally fell in love with K-pop ITZY, so I'm all about that. But they have been changing, right? Their sound has been evolving for a long time now, so I support them no matter what. Song is playlist for sure. Again, like I said, just those minor little changes I would like to hear, but just to hear them do a song like this and be able to pull a song like that off, that is very simplistic without all this extra stuff going on, and letting them shine, because they all got a chance to shine vocally here. I'm all for it. So this is Playlist. If you enjoyed this content, please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time. Peace.